this here back to the old camera angle, just because I'm tired and I can't be bothered setting up the other camera, and I wanted to do a quick pick up and play. I actually have 3 loose MSX carts here. They actually came from 2 different sellers on Facebooks and sorts. I actually know very little about all 3 games. They weren't very much. I mean, I know a little bit about this one only because it's related to older ones in the series that I do know about. So the first one is Shalom, or Knightmare III as it's known. This copy's in really good condition. Obviously none of these are boxed in it, they're just loose ones. So it is in the Knightmare series. Now the first Knightmare game was a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up, and the second Knightmare game, which I do have, is more a platform adventure game. So I assume that this one is continuing on from that one. Now it's still just a plain MSX title, so it'll work on all MSX systems, so looking forward to playing that one. Now this next one, I do not know what it's called. I'm going to have to look it up and overlay it. It only has kanji text on it. It's from Casio, but it's Casio one I didn't have. GPM 119. It has a little guy with, it could be Sinbad something or other. I do remember one of the Casio titles being Sinbad, because they do have curved scimitar-like swords. But hopefully we have some sort of a platform game or something like that. Top label's a little faded, but other than that, not too bad. Front label's pretty good. So that one's going to be a surprise. Now the next one is an MSX2 game. I also do not know much about this one. I think it's called Tritorn. I could have that wrong. There's some interesting artwork. A girl with a sword blade, so hopefully we're talking a platformer or maybe a beat 'em up game. I don't know. These games are going to be as big a surprise to me as they are to you guys. So without further ado, this is a quick pick up and play. Let's go give them a go. Here we go with Super Tritorn, correcting my spelling from before. And also outside lots of rain, so let's see how we go with this. So it's called an action RPG. Ooh. I'm getting experience. Ooh, what's that? New one. This doesn't seem too bad. Can I go in there? Oh, underground cavern. So we're getting experience here. There's a chest over there. Oh, I went up a level, okay. Whoops. Sure how we get up there, that's the only thing. This might be something I'm not quite getting with the controls. Oops. You've got to work your way through quite intricate, Ooh, there we go. Ooh. portal. Well, this doesn't seem too bad, really. I mean... Oh. Except I've run out of life. I could get into that one. That's quite surprising. As I said, I did not know anything about that one. Well worth playing. Copies of that one don't seem to be very dear, especially for a loose copy, so if you have an MSX2, definitely recommend it. Right, let's try our next game. Right, so our next game was indeed called Sinbad. And I've actually found these Casio games to be quite surprising in how good they are. So looks like we have a bit of another platform explorer type game. So let's get into it. Once again, have not played it at all before. Quite colourful. Crikey. I'm dead already. Okay. Okay, don't fall down. What in the world? Oh. It definitely doesn't give you much of a chance to... Ah, fall down the end. Definitely going to have another game. So, as I said, bear with me here, because learning as well. Let's have another go. I mean, you know, it's got animated intro sequences and quite a lot of colour in it. Oh. No one knew that guy was coming. Okay, so they don't fall. Oh, God. God, it doesn't let up. No. Ah, you can't let one of those guys shoot you. Such a nice looking game too, but definitely not making... Oh. Felt the same trick. Obviously set patterns though, so a little bit of... Ah. And he appeared right on top of me. At least you bum bounce on them. Ah, he shot me in the back of the head. Well, not a bad game on the surface. Yes, just a bit hard. Doesn't allow you to get into the game. So, but definitely worth having another go at. So I shall persevere. But we shall go on to our next game. Right, and here we go with Shalom or Knightmare III. A nice intro sequence, obviously with the kanji text. So it's got to continue to, so it must have a code you can put in. Let's put in some. Selected the wrong thing. Maybe we had two characters to name. This is different text, so we seem to be regressing a little bit here. As I said, I haven't even watched a gameplay of this or anything like that. Hang on, We seem to be going around circles here. Yeah, definitely. So it's telling us a bit of an intro story, obviously. Bit. Okay, I mean, obviously quite nice intro graphics and things. And you've got to go through it once, obviously. It's amazing what they could actually fit on a cartridge for the MSX. Sucked into the computer, I'd say. There might be an English patch for this game too. I can think of that. Look out. Ferocious looking pig. Let's learn from the thing and let's go to the last one. Of course, this is going to be one of the longest gameplays in the universe. We have to. It's not going to let us, is it? Making us do them in order. Don't really have a lot of choices here. It's coming up with the same text every time. So is that. Oh god, we seem to be stuck in a loop. Ah, there we go, finally. Right. So probably why this particular game doesn't go for as much as some of the other titles is it has a bit of a, obviously a kanji overhead. Quite a bit of it too. My goodness. Okay, so we have reached the game proper and now we have an overhead style adventure type game. There's only an MSX one game, so there's a fair bit of flickering going on, so we're trying to use as many colours as possible, obviously. So right button brings up the dialogue interact button, king in bed or something. This game may very well be only playable with a translation patch. see? No. Yeah, so it's more the ease games or the highlight type games, perhaps. Although highlight has the bump into attack sort of thing. Okay, so we're missing out on all sorts of things. It may be one that I'm just going to have to try and get a translation patch for to be able to play properly. So how about that? 3 games in a series are completely different games. Can't go with water. Navigate your way through. So as I said, I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to show you because hard to work out storyline. We don't seem to be having random encounters or anything. Quite a big map. And I could have missed a key point back in the starting one. Found something. Go all the way around. Just want to see where it comes up with these various options. Whoops, didn't mean to press that again. No. Dear me. Well, it's got some interesting graphics, some nice music, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to work out what I'm doing without going and looking online. Hopefully there is a translation patch for this game. That would help greatly. Alright, well here we go. Nice quick pickup video. 3 interesting MSX games. Obviously the first 2 games are just a touch more approachable, playable to start with, but I'm sure this game has quite a lot to it. Knowing Konami and how much effort they put into games, there is probably quite a lot to this game, but I'm going to have to find a translation patch before I can play it. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm Electric Adventures, thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.